in this lesson, we'll begin to draw out some of the mouth loops on our character. So right now the geometry is flowing up and down and back and forth, but we don't really have anything to define the mouth. So let's start to draw this out, and we're going to use the split polygon tool extensively because it gives us the opportunity to really quickly draw out the edges exactly where we want them. So under polygons, let's go to Edit Mesh, and we'll activate the split polygon tool. Okay, so now with this active, what we want to do is define how these edges, how we want these edges to flow. So I'm going to look at the second edge up from the nose, or the first edge up rather. And so we'll start from kind of right here, and let's, instead of routing this straight across, let's start to come down and route this around the mouth here. So we'll come down to this point, and then at this point, instead of coming down to this edge, let's come down kind of halfway between. So we'll create a triangle here. And now at this point, we'll start to go back the other direction. So we'll go ahead and pull that all the way back there. Okay, so we've kind of taken that edge and drawn that background. Don't worry too much about this geometry at this point. Okay, let's go ahead and do the same thing here. So coming down from this corner, let's go ahead and start here, and we'll come down to this edge, and then again we'll go inside the triangle that we just created, and turn around and go back the other direction. Okay, so we end up with something like that. Let's go ahead and take these points, and I just want to kind of move those up a bit. Okay, and move some of these points up a little bit as well. All right, let's go ahead now and just get rid of some of this geometry. So I'm going to select these faces on the inside of this line, so these four faces and then the two triangles. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Now here, I'm going to go ahead and go back to the split polygon tool, and I'm going to draw this straight down onto the lip. Okay, so we get something like that. All right, and then we'll go ahead and draw this across here and down to this line. Okay, and let's go ahead and get rid of some of these edges. Okay, and then we'll continue that line all the way through here. So just maintaining that loop sort of structure. And then we can come in and we'll just move this line around a little bit. So on this one, let's go ahead and move this back a bit. Okay, and right here, so we're beginning to get kind of an initial starting point of our geometry here. Okay, we've got the loop kind of started to draw in there. Okay, let's just kind of space these out a little bit. So I'm going to bring this down just a little. Same thing here. Okay, this one I'm going to actually move over here just a little bit. So we want to have some nice spacing here to get, so that we can get some nice deformation on our mouth. Okay, let's go ahead and move these up just a little bit on the bottom lip, and again we'll move these over a bit. All right, let's go ahead now and take these edges. So I'm going to take the new edges here, and I just want to extrude those down. So let's go ahead and extrude, and let's actually just push them back into the head. Okay, now what I want to do is take the points from the edge we just created, so the inside points here, and I want to pull these down and out. And you can see we're running into some issues with our texture map. So if we want to turn off hardware texturing, that'll help a little bit. But basically what we're doing is taking this edge and rolling it into the interior of the mouth. So this is going to be that sort of where the lip meets the skin. And that actually, we want that actually to kind of transition to the inside corner of the mouth. So that's why we've kind of extruded that in and then pulled this out so that we can get that transition. And then we'll just kind of pull this out till it's shape it a little bit more there. Okay. So that this is the lip and it kind of rolls into the inside. Okay. Let's go ahead and take this and kind of move it up a bit. Start to get kind of our little bit of a default shape built in there. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing here. So this will be our lower lip. Okay, so we get something like that. We can start to space some of these lines out a little bit too as we get in here underneath the bottom lip. Just kind of space some of these out. Okay, and this kind of rolls into the interior of the mouth as well. Kind of pull that up a little bit. All right. So once we start to get this basic loop structure in, you can see that we're running into some issues as far as when we reroute this geometry, we're getting a lot of strange topology here, which is not going to deform really well at all. And we've got you know, some n-gons and things like that. So what we want to do is start to redefine the topology in this particular area. So when the cheek pulls up, we want to be able to, or when the mouth pulls up, we want to be able to deform the cheek, and we want to have the edges flowing the right way here. So let's go ahead in the next lesson and begin to modify the topology up in this area.